Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're doing a Call of Duty champs prediction. Who's going to come out on top? We're about to find out using the Call of Duty League's pick'em system. Let's see, man. These are the 8 teams left. We got Atlanta FaZe versus Seattle Surge to start this one off. And I mean, this one is always an absolute banger. Last time I believe Seattle Surge did come out on top with Pred going massive in the hard point on Tuscan, but I don't know, man. I think FaZe looked a bit too final this time, and I think they're going to win 3-1. I think they're going to win 3-1. I don't think it's going to be what people expect. At the same time, we're coming in different, man. It's champ, so you know what? I'm going to make it 3-2. These guys always go to the distance, but regardless, I think FaZe will clutch it up and go through. Now, Ultra versus Thieves, one of the matches of the season, in my opinion, in this winners round 1. And I don't know who's going to take it. The thing is, Ultra just beat them, you know, 3-0 last time, but I have a feeling that Thieves might take this one 3-1, man. Again, I might have to make this go to a map 5. These two games are incredibly close. I'm going to make them both go to the map 5, and I'm going to give it to Thieves 3-2. Now we have on the other side a bit more of a lopsided bracket, I would say. I think I'm going to go Optic Texas 3-0. I have to be honest here. I think if they come out and look how we've seen them look in the past, I think they'll win this with ease. Again, they had a really poor Major 5, but I'm going to kind of let that one go. I know Ghosty was ill, you know, just one of those weekends, I think. So I'm going to let that one slide. I'm going to go Optic Texas 3-0. Boston Breach have made a new roster. Yeah, that's a separate video in itself, man. I'm not really too sure what's going on in the camp over there, but I definitely think that will be a 3-0, maybe a 3-1, but we'll leave it 3-0 for now. New York versus Rocker again, man. I think this one might be a 3-0. I don't think Rocker are going to come out to play against New York, man. The Major 5 champions coming in with confidence. I think this is going to be an absolute steamroll from the subliners, if I'm honest, man. So there you have it. The winners round 2 is set. But before we get there, let's look at the elimination round 1. Who's going to go home and whose season ends on the Friday? We're about to find out now as Seattle go up against Toronto Ultra. This is absolute crazy that one of these teams will go home, and unfortunately for Surge, I think this may be Pred's last match, and I think Ultra will clutch up, and I think they will take it 3-1. I think Ultra win that one, and I think Surge split up, man. I think that's it for Pred at Surge, man. I'll be honest, that's what I think. On the other side of things, I think this one for me is a flip of a coin, man, because both teams have looked okay at times. I'm more confident in Boston Breach as a roster, but with this recent change, man, I don't know what they're doing, man. I really don't know what they're doing. Getting rid of Vivid, first getting rid of Nero, then Vivid. You know, I don't really know what's happening there. At the same time, I'm just not that confident in the Rocker camp, man. So I think I'm gonna go with a Breach 3-1. I don't know, man. Either way, I feel like this is where their journey ends. So whoever wins at this, I think this is where their journey ends. But let's go on back to the top pair. Atlanta FaZe versus LA Thieves. Who's gonna win this one? I don't know, man. This is a tricky one, man. I think it's going to be another map 5. And who's going to win it, man? I think it's going to be Atlanta FaZe. I can't lie, man. I think Atlanta FaZe have had their number over Thieves this year. I know Thieves won the Major against them, but I just think Atlanta FaZe have had their number over Thieves this year. And Thieves had their number over Optic, and Optic have had their number over FaZe. I feel like that's how the triangle's gone. And I think it may continue to do so in champs. And then we have this game now. I can very, very, very much see New York coming in and winning, but I think my Optic bias here I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. I'm trying to be as neutral as possible, but I really do believe Optic are going to win this one 3-2. I really do. I think this is going to come down to the wire. I think New York have looked really good, but if I'm honest with you, I think if Optic were at their best this weekend, I know it's easy to say about anyone, but they were the one team that, you know, they went back-to-back finals. They were 5-0 with two stages in a row. If they came and looked like how we know they look like, I think they would have won the event. So I think if they come at champs and Hook actually turns up, I think they definitely take this one 3-2. So yeah, man, now we're set with the winners final. But before we get to the winners final, who's going home on the Saturday? Because we have New York versus Toronto. Now, this is an absolute banger. Who's going to take this one? I have no idea. I think this is where Toronto's run ends, man. I still think New York, I just think with the confidence they went through to win Major 5, I feel like Optic maybe can take them out, but I see them beating Ultra 3-1. And then we have Thieves versus Breach, man. This is where Thieves turn up, man. It's going to be a 3-0 in my opinion. This is where Thieves just turn into that different level and they lock in, man. When they hit loser brackets, you guys know what happens to them. I think they lock in and they take that one 3-0. And now we're down to the final 4, man. We have Atlanta FaZe, Optic Texas, New York Subliners, and LA Thieves. Let's start with the bottom here. Who's going to be winning elimination round 3? Again, man, I think Thieves will be too strong. I think Thieves will be too strong. I think they'll beat Subliners 3-1. That loser bracket, they just come in clutch. And there we have it. We have the final three. We have Optic, Texas, Atlanta FaZe, and LA Thieves. A perfect bracket. The final three for the biggest stage of the year. And who takes it in the winners final, man? I'll give it to Optic Texas, man. They've looked lights out against Atlanta FaZe. In my opinion, this bracket is made for them. If they can beat New York Subliners, I think they go all the way to the grand final. Now, bear with me here. This top side of the bracket, it's not going to be as easy as it looks here. I think Thieves definitely have a chance to go through. This game here is a 50-50 in my opinion. And I really think that this will be how it goes. I think it'll be Atlanta FaZe versus Optic Texas. And then they go for the rematch. Now, again, I put them here as a 3-2. I think I'm going to be controversial here, man. I think I'm going to go with I don't know what happens here, I'll be honest. I'm going to think logically. If it actually lines up, what's going to happen here? I think FaZe just have the ice against them, and I don't know what it is. I feel like FaZe will do it again. I can't lie to you. I think FaZe will actually do it again. Where's the grand finals? I can't even see the grand finals. Am I trolling? Okay, so that's the winners finals. That's the elimination finals. I mean, where's the grand finals at? Okay, well, let's just say this happens, man. Let's just say FaZe, they go through. I don't know why. I just got that feeling, man. FaZe always have that resilience. I think they'll go through and they'll beat Thieves again. And then I feel like they'll rematch against Optic in the final. And I'm hoping, man, maybe it's a bit more delusional, but I am... Look, I'll be honest. Like, I know, obviously, I'm saying Optic. I think Optic win the event. I don't think it's a crazy prediction, man. I think they're the best team in the game still. They had a shocking weekend. It is what it is. I think they moved past this, and I really do think that they can win this champs. And if I was to predict the bracket, this is the route I would go, with Optic Texas taking it in the final. I don't know where. It's a bit annoying that, you know, I can't see the final, but I'm going to say FaZe beat Thieves in the losers final. They go to the grand final in the best of 9 or wherever it is, and I think Optic Texas takes it, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. How you guys predictions. I want you guys to let me know anything, man. Who you guys think will be MVP? Who you guys think win the event? All that good stuff, man. I'm gonna go with my predictions right now. I think Optic Texas wins the event. I think Optic Dashi, man, he comes in, he wins that MVP award, man. I think he gets that champs MVP that he finally deserves. And yeah, man, I think they take it. And I think the surprise team will probably be, let's say the bracket doesn't go the way I think. I don't know, man. I feel like New York. No, I can't call them a surprise. I don't know about surprise team, man. You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments, what you think about my bracket. I'm sure a lot of you guys will probably disagree. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.